period. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition, Senator Plett.
Thank you, Speaker. Senator Gold, it probably does not come as a surprise to you that my question will be around the WE scandal. Leader, on June 25th, the Prime Minister announced a $1,200 million Canada Student Service Grant would be administered by the WE charity, which has paid members of his own family over $300,000. This organization was in breach of its bank covenants and had much of its board resign this spring, Leader. In fact, the Trudeau government signed the sole source deal with WE Charity Foundation, a real estate holding company, which received charitable status last year, has a budget of just $150,000 and zero experience delivering programs. This holding company would have had to mobilize 40 to 50,000 volunteers in short order. And even if it was successful at $5,000 per volunteer, that would not have accounted for anywhere near the full amount of this $1 billion deal. Leader, my questions are this. Did your government sign a $1 billion agreement with a shell company? Where would the unused hundreds of millions of dollars have gone? And has the RCMP contacted any member of your government about WE?
Government Representative Senator Gold.
Well, thank you for your question. With regard to your last question, I'm not aware of any contact with from the RCMP to the government. With regard to your first question, the public service worked diligently to find the best possible delivery method for this program in order to get students grants to do the volunteer work that we hope that they would, and continue to hope that they will do. And this work was done, and the negotiations were done at the level of departmental officials. Regrettably, the program did not unfold as intended, but the government will continue to support students and indeed all Canadians throughout this difficult time.
Le leader de l'opposition officielle, Senator Plett.
I think, in fact, the Canadians
The Leader of the Official Opposition.
Lucky it didn't unfold the way the government had intended it to unfold. On the very same day the Minister of Finance testified before committee last week that he miraculously remembered, to his great surprise, that he and his family received over $41,000 in travel and expenses from WE. Minister Morneau told the committee he had always meant to repay these expenses. But hours later, WE contradicted the minister and said the travel had in fact been complimentary. This is the second time the Minister of Finance has broken the ethics law after forgetting to disclose his French villa to the Ethics Commissioner in 2017. Leader, given his numerous ongoing and serious ethical violations, why is Minister Morneau still the Minister of Finance? Why should Canadians have any confidence in him whatsoever? And can you tell us if the RCMP has been in contact with the Minister or any members of his office or department regarding WE?
Senator Gold.
Well, thank you for your question. Again, with regard to the last part of your question, I'm not aware of any such contact. The Minister of Finance, as we all know, has testified before the committee. He was open, he was transparent about his family's engagement with WE and about his role in the development of the Canada Student Services Grant. And furthermore, the Finance Minister acknowledged that he should have recused himself from deliberations around the organization. Moreover, He was open and transparent and apologized for his mistakes in all matters, and has pledged to commit to work with the Ethics Commissioner on this issue. With regard to your central question, the government continues to have full confidence in the Minister of Finance. He has steered us, along with the public service and his colleagues, through a most difficult time. He's ensured that Canadians were able to pay their rent, put bread on the table for the benefit of their families, and to help the economy have a sufficient support to weather this storm in the hope that we can, and the expectation that the economy can return in strength as we transition out of this pandemic.
Senator Martin.
Thank you, Leader.